Hello my dears, welcome back to biology class. In the previous class, we had seen how microorganisms are used in food industry. Can you tell me how it is used in making different food items?
We saw how microorganisms are used for making food items like bread, curd, pastries, etc.
Now, today we are going to see how microorganisms are used for making certain medicines like antibiotics and vaccines. You have already heard about antibiotics and most of them have taken it too. What about vaccine? Can you name some vaccines that you know?
Polio vaccine, tetanus vaccine and COVID-19 vaccines are some of the vaccines that are familiar to me.
When we fall ill, doctors prescribe antibiotics, which are medicines that are used to kill the disease-causing microorganisms. Anti means against and biotics means organisms. Streptomycin, tetracycline, erythromycin, penicillin, etc. are some of the examples of antibiotics. These antibiotics are produced using bacteria and fungi. Now let us see how vaccines work. When a disease-causing microorganism enters our body starts producing antibodies which can fight against these microorganisms. Our body also remembers how to fight against a particular microorganism. Vaccines are actually weakened or dead microbes which are introduced into our body. When they enter into our body starts producing antibodies to fight and kill the intruder. These antibodies protect our body from future invasion of these microorganisms. Polio, cholera, tuberculosis, smallpox, hepatitis, etc. are some of the diseases which are prevented by vaccine. Let us see how microorganisms are used for increasing soil fertility. We have already learned in the previous year that some bacteria help in fixing the atmospheric nitrogen. Now, what is the meaning of fixing atmospheric nitrogen? It means the nitrogen in the atmosphere, that is in the gaseous form, can be converted into the soluble form so that the plants can absorb it from the soil along with water. So, some bacteria and blue-green algae help to fix nitrogen from the atmosphere and increases the content of nitrogen in the soil and thus increases the fertility of the soil. Such microorganisms which have the ability to fix nitrogen are called biological nitrogen fixers. Now look at the picture on the left side. You might have seen certain ponds like this which have green patches in them. These are actually blue-green algae. And to the right side you can see the microscopic view of these blue-green algae. These are examples of microorganisms that can fix nitrogen. This is Acetobacter. This is also a bacteria which can fix nitrogen. Now let us see how microorganisms help in cleaning the environment. Microorganisms help to decompose the dead organic waste such as that of plants and animals into simple substances. Waste will be converted into manure and the nutrients that are present in the manure can be used by the plants again. So, microorganisms help to degrade the harmful and the smelly substances and thus they help to clean up the environment.